Welcome back everyone, and it's time to go balls deep. And today I'm talking about Black Clover because I'm gonna say it. It was fire! Last week, Black Clover revealed Asta's brand new Devil Union mode that gave him the ability to emulate the guy I simp for the most, Yami, which then unlocked that drip. Asta has the drip.
Hold up.
Asta has the drip. He's the drip.
Shut the fuck up!
Oh no, cringe.
Yeah, I'm cringe, I'm gonna say it. Now, as cold as Asta looks, we were all thinking he saved the day since his strongest spell had destroyed Lucifer's vessel. But things have gone wrong.
Oh shit.
Good evening. Here we go again.
As expected, the community believed a plot twist was bound to happen, as things were going way too smoothly for this arc to end so abruptly. We still don't know where the fourth Socrates sibling is, by the way, and there was a major plot point that still needed addressing: Asta's death. I have talked about Asta's death extensively on the channel, and it seems like Julius's prediction will come true because, well, did you see the final panel?
Man, I'm dead.
Oh my god! Not only has Lucifer appeared to take down Asta, but a new Supreme Devil has been revealed to make things even worse. I will explain my in-depth analysis on what exactly could be going on, so sit back and relax whilst, my friend reminds you to do something.
And remember, like and subscribe.
Or else.
Black Clover chapter 317 showcases the aftermath of Asta's spell against Lucifer's cliff-off manifestation. The worm has been destroyed and split into half until they realize the entire thing is about to crush the Spade Kingdom.
I'm legally blind.
However, the future king of Spade arrives to save the day. With Mimosa healing his wounds, and Mana uses the spirit of Urus to deflect the worm and blows it up. Asta witnesses Yuno's new power-up, praising him, stating, "Just what I'd expect from you," whilst Yuno proudly smiles at his rival for his accomplishments, stating, "Oh yeah, you're a protagonist too. We're both still rivals to become the Wizard King." Anyway, William is also falling, and wait a minute.
Something ain't right.
A miracle actually happens? Someone cares about William's safety?
Who?
Now, obviously, Patry saving William is quite fitting. At the end of the day, they share a body and understand each other. Patry viewed him as his only human friend in chapter 143. But the difference in the storytelling is quite clear. We got Yami and... I'm sorry, okay? I know we've been memeing the hell out of William that nobody cares about him, but then we see this panel of Yami and you realize even my friend Tabata is taking the piss here. My guy has the entire squad simping for him in just one panel. And you can't forget about me as well. I'm the biggest Yami simp of all. He's my favorite. But basically, why couldn't William get a panel like that with the Golden Dawn? So that just proves my point. We then see Nacht, Charlotte, Nozel, and some other irrelevant characters post-battle, with the Spade resident stating how it's going to take a long time to clean this mess up. You can't forget about Ralph, who is part of the Royal Guard, who first told Yuno he is a prince. His family has been protecting the Royal Grimburial family for centuries, so to see his mission succeed obviously makes him cry, and he hugs an expressionless Yuno. It's a beautiful way to wind down the arc after such a chaotic event. Who could that be? Wait, what? Tabata? What are you doing? This is meant to be a happy ending. It's Black Clover. Nobody dies in this manga. What?
He's out of line, but he's right.
The devil is calmly sitting on a wall and asks the citizens why they taking it so easy as if they have won and they are celebrating. It's better if they ran away. Now, if we take a look at the tree of Cliff-Off, we can predict exactly who this devil will be. This is the second gate supreme devil, and it's most likely Samael. I'm gonna butcher these names, guys. I'm stressed out. Try it with me at home. It's most likely Samael, Andramelech, or Baal. Baal, right? So to be honest, I butchered the shit out of that. I'm sorry. To be honest, all three of these names link back to the same demonology, as it's all mixed together. I read the devil books. Now, I want to ask you guys, what kind of magic you think this devil will possess? Once we eventually find out, which could be next week, we will shout out some of you guys. And don't forget about that thanks button. You know, might want to donate something to me. I'm just saying, it's Christmas. Can I get an early Christmas present? Anyway, so okay, so make sure to ding the notification bell for our channel so you don't miss out, because I am definitely going to shout you guys out. Anyway, this new supreme devil reveals that Lucifer's manifestation is halfway complete. Asta thought he destroyed Lucifer's spell in the last chapter, but actually just woke him up early from his beauty sleep. Lucifer resurrects and immediately says that everybody's heads are far too high, and so he uses his gravity to instantly flatten the surrounding area with just a single finger. This is such a power move from Lucifer, because being the king of hell, him saying their heads are far too high is him telling everybody to kneel before him like the peasants that they are. And the fact that he did this with only 50% of his power and one finger, it clearly shows why 90% of the population on the continent would have just died if he fully manifested. He basically did an Attack on Titan full Titan rumbling with just one finger. Think about that shit. And so, Lucifer forces them to kneel and then some, bowing their heads so low that they end up in the ground. Asta then flies in to see what's happening. He recognizes that he is in danger.
I'm in danger!
Lucifer appears next to him within an instant and points out that Asta was the one responsible for interrupting his manifestation at 100%. Asta is sweating. That's right, Asta, who can't sense magic, is sweating in the presence of Lucifer, fam. Asta didn't even sweat against the fused version of Nama and Lilith in chapter 289. Back then, Asta just shouted about how he can't sense magic or feel devil presence being immense, but he was sure that they're super strong. My guy still didn't care, he just wanted the smoke. But in the face of Lucifer, Asta is frozen in fear. That is the difference. If Nama and Lilith's power was enough to drive Nacht insane just from their aura, where Asta didn't care, how much magic power must Lucifer have? And that's a half manifested Lucifer on top of that too. He's making our boy the goat shit bricks. Now, with the appearance of Lucifer being able to completely flatten the castle town and make everyone bow before him, even freaking Sisgolion, who wouldn't even stand down fighting against 5 resurrected elves who were considered as gods by humans. These are ancient elves that had increased mana, fam. Lucifer shows an insane mastery of his gravity magic by being able to instantly teleport to where Asta is without any sign of any type of warping happening. Lucifer was able to teleport the same way Dante was able to teleport around and avoid Asta by warping space with his gravity magic. He even did this against Yami. He was able to appear in different places. However, Lucifer displays his otherworldly superiority where he's catching Asta completely off guard. Remember when Asta goes berserk, he still managed to catch even Dante off guard whilst he was teleporting, showcasing just how different the two situations are. With everybody down for the count and Asta exhausting his Devil Union ability, there's no way they can win against Lucifer and another Supreme Devil. Asta probably has 4 minutes left on his Union mode, but there is some hope because Narc did mention in chapter 291 that Asta hasn't even mastered Union Mode completely, which means he may be getting another power up if he wants to stand a chance. However, this brings us to our theory that we have been mentioning for a while now. Asta's final hour on Earth has come. All of the Magic Knights will likely help Asta, the ones that can stand up, that is, like Sisgolion and they will be able to assist him in this fight as much as they can. If the series doesn't end here, Lucifer will most likely be sealed or temporarily defeated thanks to a sacrifice by Asta. Think about the previous devil invasion that the ancient Heart Queen wrote about in the books. When we think about the Shadow Palace, it is a palace that leads to hell. That must have been created for that purpose around that time to seal the devils away. So with Asta's sacrifice, it could lead Asta to go to the underworld but be dead in the eyes of everybody else. In chapter 315, Lucifer still recognizes Liber from the past and will probably work out that Asta is Lisita's son. So this fight does have depth that could be explored by Tabata. Julius, who can see the future, predicted a future without Asta, and everybody assuming he's dead will still make his prediction come true, right? But we must remember Tabata introduced the fact that those who are magicless can travel through the gate between the underworld and the overworld as a concept through Liber's backstory, which means that Tabata does have a chance to make use of that fact as a narrative device to fulfill the future that Julius saw. Julius gave two predictions: that Asta would die and that the kingdom would fall. The Clover kingdom will most likely be fine, especially after Asta defending it against the ancient demon that attacked with his Union Mode, but his sacrifice would also be a nice parallel to Lumiere, the first Wizard King, as he died in the eyes of the people after defending them against an ancient demon, but was just sealed away. Seeing as Tabata loves parallels and likes to use the pattern of the past history repeating itself in the current narrative, it would make even more sense. This can be a situation where Asta has to escape hell through the portal. Now let's move on in terms of the new devil. We think this new supreme devil might be the one from the Kabbalah named Baal or Samael, depending on which version you read. He is also referred to as the poison of God. My good friend Tabata, by the way, he likes to show a lot of simple but yet intriguing symbolism throughout the chapter. One of these key details might be the text bubbles that are shown when this new devil speaks, which are shown to be dripping some sort of slimy substance.
What? Bro, what are you talking about?
As we said before, Baal in the Kabbalah is mentioned to be the god of poison, and the text bubble might be a representation of that. Another intriguing detail you might have missed is how sudden this new devil shows up on the battlefield without being detected by anyone present. Keep in mind that all of the Magic Knight captains were present, including Yuno. All of these characters are said to have incredible skills at detecting someone's presence by sensing their mana. So why can't they sense his presence and not see him initially? Well, this could be because in the book of the Lesser Key of Solomon, which has been confirmed to be inspiring Tabata to create this arc, this book is connected to the Kabbalah. Baal is said to have the power to make man invisible. This could explain why he shows up out of nowhere without being seen or detected. This would not be the first time that this has happened. We see this same concept with the previous captain of the Purple Orca, Wilder. Remember, he was capable of suppressing his mana with the help of his invisibility spell. This allowed him to go completely undetected in front of all Magic Knight captains, and the only one who was capable of sensing him was Asta. And that was only because Asta is capable of essentially sensing their presence through their life energy with Ki. Baal is also said to be the original king of hell before being dethroned by the current rulers of the underworld, which in this case would be Lucifer, Beelzebub, and the Time Devil. In the book of the Grand Grimoire, he became a subordinate of Lucifuge, whom has already been mentioned in Black Clover through Narc's backstory. This could be the reason why he isn't necessarily showing respect for Lucifer but understands his power. At the end of the day, Liber explained in his backstory that all devils have to follow the rules of the ranking and obey the ones on top of them. Well guys, that is everything I wanted to say regarding Black Clover's chapter for this week. Make sure to smash that like button, follow us on social media, and if you have any topics that you would like us to cover, comment that below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.